Hey everyone, anyways, since I started talking, I thought to make this video now regards Peetz and what I think and why I defend and everything. One, we don't know what Foodie Beauty, her script, what she doesn't even know. She tells him online, we're moving, by the way, from when she's in Kuwait. She doesn't know her script. And he doesn't know what he's doing in his life. And his mental state is not an excuse, that's true. But that's especially why you have to be delicate and very affirmative with people like that. And he cannot lie. So if Foodie Beauty would have ever told him, get ready to move, he would be saying that in his live streams. He himself doesn't know. She is not, how do you call it, affirmative with him and telling him, this is a deadline, you have to get a job, deal with your mom, something like that. But she can't say it from one day to the next. And then the script changes. That's where I'm saying that that's where I'm coming from with my defending him all the time, that we don't know what actually is going on behind, that he's a grown man and that he should be independent and have a job, of course, but he has to be pushed, you know. I had the situation like let me now talk about myself because I want attention. No, but I had a similar situation that I was with my first boyfriend. We were together 10 years. We met in Romania in high school. We moved to Austria. I had an apartment. I was supporting him. That's okay. I was doing good with my business, traveling there. And we were based in Austria. He was not working. What the problem was is that the relationship was just not going well anymore. We were not having intimate relationships. And I told him that I want to separate. I gave him a year time, 1 year. We weren't having intimate relations. The problem was also that he was not only, I was supporting him, he was stealing from my wallet. And he was one of those people, he would be like, he wouldn't admit that I would be like, where did the money go? And he would be like, stop it, just be quiet about it, like accept it. And that when a person does that to you one after the next, so many times you get kind of crazy, you do. So then the only choice I had to do after 1 year, I told him, and I saw he's not packing. I was just traveling up and down doing my work. When I would come back, I would see that the bills were not paid that he said he had paid, but I had to pay them again. And he would make debts all around the street in bars, and it was terrible. I would come back from a business trip all tired. I would find maybe no hot water or electricity being cut or terrible. Anyhow, so I gave my ex back then, I gave him, at one point I told him, on this date you have to be gone. I see you're not packing. It's been a year. On this date, I give you 3 more months. You have to be gone. Because if you're not gone, I have to take other measures. And I saw he's not doing anything. So I took a trip to a friend to Sweden and I told him, my father is going to come and you have to give him the keys. He still didn't believe me. And I returned back to Austria and I stayed at another friend's house until he would leave the apartment. And on the last day, his stepfather and mother came to pick him up from Holland, because he's from Holland. And he moved to Holland. But I had to deal with it in that way. That was my way. But I told her, I gave over a year time. But I was affirmative. And he was evil to me. He was stealing from me. So that's why I say regards Peetz. We don't know. And with his mental health, I don't know. Because many people might question, why do I defend? I'm ridiculous. And I do say he needs to get his act together. But I'm just saying there is some fault on Foodie Beauty. That was my point to this. I was like, where am I going with this? Where am I going with? That is my point to this. Foodie Beauty is to blame. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the birds. Something positive in the background. Peace, everyone.